Good morning, friends. This is Gautham Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad and Immigration. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked at Conestoga and Mohawk as an international students recruitment officer. Welcome to our daily QA session streamed live to our social media channels. I just wanted to share an update. A couple of days ago, we had a student not from CIP who joined the Zoom, and it was a very unfortunate, painful situation. His father was diagnosed with cancer, and this student, he did not come through any agency. He did not have any support here in Canada, and unfortunately, he took an unscheduled gap between his studies. And as we know, if there is an unscheduled gap in your studies, you are no longer eligible for postgraduate work permit, right? So there is a legal option for international students to have a break of 150 days during your studies if you have some emergency situation. So this is called authorized leave of absence. Authorized leave of absence should be approved from your college or university. Let me just share you the link here. So you guys are aware, please pass this message. I have seen every year I have seen students who did not, do things properly. And because of this, they had to leave back. So this student, unfortunately, he did two mistakes. One, he did not get authorized leave of absence from the college, university where he was studying. And second, he did not apply for his study permit extension. So his study permit expired on December 31st, and he reached out to us 2 days ago explaining this. I was so depressed, I did not have money, my father was sick. We would have helped any student. If you are going through financial issues, mental issues, struggling here, please reach out. We'll be happy to help you without even money, right? Don't worry about the money part. So this student, unfortunately, what happened, he did not apply for a study permit extension on time. So generally there is an option called restoration of study permit. So restoration of study permit. So restoration of status, basically, if a person has lost the status, it did not apply for his extension on time, he can still request IRCC to reinstate his status within 90 days. So this is called restoration of temporary status. So if you guys, for
Aye.
some reason, you missed, extending your study permit or your work permit for some reason, you know, you can apply, but it has to be within 90 days. Okay. So unfortunately, this student again, lack of knowledge and also stress going through what his father is, going through. Father was diagnosed with cancer. So please pass this message. We have our CIP WhatsApp groups. We have our CIP Facebook group as well. If you are an international student, please join our network. Feel free to support. If there is an urgent situation, emergency situation, we are available 24/7, Saturday, Sunday as well. If there is any health situation, just let us know, and me or any of our CIP members, that this is an emergency situation and we will talk. Unlike other consultants, we will not ask you to pay 150, $250 for a 20-minute or 30-minute consultation. If there is a family emergency, anytime you're going through financial issues, you cannot pay the consultation fees, just reach out to us and tell us. So first, what I wanted to share was this authorized leave of absence. So this is the link from the IRCC website, which is authorized leave of absence. I will post it in the Facebook group under the video link. So authorized leave of absence, your school has authorized a leave of study for a program, right? You can take a break of maximum 150 days if you have issues, medical reasons such as pregnancy, family emergency, death or serious illness of a family member, or any type of leave your school authorizes. We had a student a couple of months ago from, from Kerala who was with CIP. She did not contact us. Again, her brother was one of her first students back in 2018. Her study permit was rejected. Then she got back to us. So there was an error from the college. They didn't check her study permit. She did not have co-op. She was a nurse. She was not allowed. She was dropped from the classes. So I requested the student to have the school issue authorized leave of absence. So that is, another not standard situation. So if you have this authorized leave of absence, even if you have a gap of max 150 days, you will still be eligible for your postgraduate work permit. So please pass this information. And if there is any issues with you guys, health issues, family emergency, your parents sick, your relatives, close relatives sick, you are pregnant, right? You can take authorized leave of absence. Okay. And the other is restoration of status. If you by chance miss extending your study permit or work permit, you still have an option to request restoration of your status, but it has to be within 90 days. And unfortunately, in this student situation, right, who did not apply for some reason, he was going through so much of mental issues, he was not aware. He did not apply within 90 days, and he unfortunately will be he will have to go back home. Okay. Who are the hosts today? Gokul, Sandeep, please keep an eye on spammers. There's somebody joining out there. Okay. Yeah. So I kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. Uh, so another update wanted to regarding the BCPNP. Interesting times. I was just talking to Krish as well, and he was telling there's so many new, uh, you know, changes coming in, right? So, who is letting in people? Please be careful. Naomi, somebody looks like a spammer. Who is accepting? CIP team. Sandeep, Anil, are you the host? Anil, Uma, are
It's
you
not
the
me, Uma.
co-host?
No, sir, not me, sir.
Who is the co-host? Gokul, are you the co-host? Because somebody is letting in people. So I don't see anybody here. It's just Uma. Uma will make you the co-host.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
And Sandeep, I think you are the host here.
I'm the
Sandeep,
co-host.
you are the co-host, so please don't let in anybody if you see. Um, okay. So another update here, interesting from the BCPNP. Yesterday there was a BCPNP draw, and I think there'll be an interestingly, I didn't see an IT draw this time yesterday. So there was this general draw. The score previously was about 125. So who accepted? Again, I have
It
some
is
tell.
automatic వస్తుంది.
Why is it? Who changed the settings there?
Again, sir, it's again. I'm trying to remove it.
No, somebody set up automatic settings for app letting in people.
No, sir.
No, let me see it.
Yeah. Okay. So just give me a second. What is Gokul doing? Gokul is exiting. He's in team one for some reason. Yeah. So getting back, yeah, here. So BCPNP, interesting changes coming from BCPNP, but for now, you know, let's look at the draw here. General draw is always high, but the score has increased here. Skilled worker, it was previously around 125. For skilled workers, it's become 130. Skilled worker, express entry BC option 130. International graduate 130. International graduate 130, 125. Semi-skilled, it's always low, 177, but is also increased. Childcare is up to 90 now, 95, 90, and the draws are a bit limited, 30 draws for the general, 18, 10, and 25. So still there is an option for IT people, for childcare, and for healthcare. BC is a very good option, and you should look into this as soon as possible. Okay. Yeah. So let me just get back to our QA session. So Chaitanya from Hyderabad. Yes, please. I have Chaitanya from Hyderabad, and then I have Semran from Kamloops, and Akhil from Halifax. Chaitanya, yes, please. Yeah, you can unmute yourself, Chaitanya, now. Okay.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Chaitanya.
I
Yes,
am a
please.
student currently in Canada, so I am in my last semester, and I'll be finishing my course this Saturday, which is April 7th. So my query is like, when should I stop working in the mean? There is a gap before I apply for the PGWP, right? So when exactly should I stop working? I'm not getting a clarity. I have tried looking in
So
the internet.
basically, Chaitanya, see, by law, who can work off campus, right? Uh, Off campus, international students who, if you are, yeah, if you are only international students who are enrolled in a full-time studies, actively pursuing their full-time studies, then they can work part-time. So when you finish your exams, right? When you finish your classes, when you finish your exams, you are no longer an international student, right?
Yes,
So there is you can, until you get your transcripts, until your marks are posted for a couple of weeks, you can. But in general, when you apply for your postgraduate work, postgraduate work permit, only then you will be able to start working again, part time or full time. There's no difference. So you already are done with your student status. You're no longer a full time international student. As such, you are not eligible for, you're not authorized for employment.
yes,
Okay.
sir. Like, can I
So,
keep
so
working till I get a letter from college that I have completed my program, or till I get the transcripts?
yeah, you can. For a couple of weeks, you can, because what I will not say that you can work until you get your course completion letter. Some students, what they do is they basically do not get the course completion letter from the college. They delay it for 2, 3 months. So just to avoid this, IRCC has a strict timeline, all that. Usually, a couple of weeks is what is they consider, but we after that you should get it. So generally, most colleges will issue course completion letter within 2 to 4 weeks after you finish your exams. So it should be fine. So don't really panic about that. Talk to your college or university where you're working. Get your course completion letter as soon as possible. Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks is generally the normal frame, and you can get it. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Okay,
Can
Chaitanya.
I ask you one more question if you don't mind?
Sure, please. Yes, yes, Chaitanya.
Since I'm finishing my college now and I still don't have a full-time job, but when I calculate my CRS score with my previous experience in India, which is in IT, my CRS is showing up like 477, and with the recent OANP draw in HCP stream, if they take the
Are
same
you
draw
from
again,
IT, Chaitanya?
yeah, I'm from IT. I have worked for five
That
years
is
in
very
India.
good. Yes, the last draw was 468. I'm sure it will work out for you if you had the work experience, and even without completing 1 year work experience, if your score is 470 plus, you got your PR,
Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So if
once
you
I
need
get my
any
work
help,
permit, I plan to apply.
yeah, sure. Are you from CIP, Chaitanya, or not from our agency?
When I was a student, I'm not, but I plan to go ahead with you guys. I have been following you for 2 years. Um,
That I hope it is helpful. You're a Telugu, Chaitanya?
yeah, అవును సార్.
ఎక్కడి నుంచి తెలుగు, Chaitanya?
ఆంధ్ర వెస్ట్ గోదావరి సార్.
West Coast. So, how was your experience in general about Canada, right? It's not easy, guys. I really want all the people who are planning to come, to go abroad, not just Canada and any country. This is a long-term strategy. This does not happen overnight. This not happen in 6 months or 1 year. You will have to work hard unless you're coming on a closed work permit, like Krishna Chatterjee here, who is a senior officer. in one of the top IT companies. Other people coming like me, I came as an international student. You know, we will have to go the long way. 3 years at least is what we will have to commit, and fourth year things will start working out. Okay, so Chaitanya, how was like they were there definitely difficulties, but overall, how is Canada meeting your expectations?
Overall, it has been fine, sir. I was mentally prepared for all of this before I came, so it was fine. I had a part-time job, so in that
Yes.
aspect, I didn't struggle. The only bad thing is I couldn't get into IT yet, so hopefully that
Yes. When
happens
you
soon.
are when you are a full-time student, IT companies do not really hire for part-time positions, right? And especially, I hear a lot, especially the Indian, original tech companies, they don't hire people who are on study permit. Even on a PGWP, I hear sometimes they don't accept, they want permanent residents or Canadians. So unfortunately, there is a bit of a bias here, kind of ethically not correct and even legally not correct. But
Yeah, it
it
has been
will,
a bit of obstacle for me, like
yes.
being a full-time student. People are
Yeah,
not
but
ready
you get your
to.
PR, so this is a transition phase, Chaitanya. It will work out. See, especially what is happening, US dictates the IT entire world. So if issues happen in the IT industry in the US, it actually flows into other countries. India is affected, Canada is affected. So
Yeah,
unfortunately, yes, yeah, but we'll be fine. If you need any assistance with the processing, Chaitanya, we have Sandeep, who is one of our, Telugu managers, Sandeep and Kautalya here, and Uma Madam also here. Hopefully,
sure,
she
sir.
will.
I'll go with CIP for the PR application process. Once I get my work permit, I'll contact you guys to apply.
Sure. And work permit, Chaitanya, did you go for a 1 year or a 2 year?
It's a 2-year program.
2 year program. That's good. So, guys, if you are studying 1+1, right, 2 1 year programs, please make sure that you upload and provide details of your both the 1 year courses. Okay, 1+1. So you should upload the course completion letter for your two programs. You should upload the transcript for both the programs and the degree certificates if you have at least one of them. You should be having every week, every month. I have students who forget to upload one course completion letters, and they end up not getting a 3 year postgraduate work permit. So please make sure you don't make some mistakes. Okay, so next we have Simran, but before that, Mayuri is here. Mayuri, I see that you joined Biti, with Shivani. Mayuri and Shivani, you need any help?
Hi, I just was a little curious. I already received my grades from college, but on my transcript, my date of completion, like it's written till April 30th, and I
I
still
know,
have
but Trinity Western University, that is the standard letter they gave. And
no,
I've actually had students who completed. They said we cannot change that date because that is actually the official date when the program ends. However,
yeah.
students, they can study the courses and earlier, and they can finish their studies earlier. So they said it is absolutely fine. I actually have a letter from one of the students. So just to be on the safe side, Mayuri, I'll be send an email to Trinity Western University, check with them and tell them that, uh, you know, why is this, right? And they will get back to you on that. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
Simran
I
from
already
Mhm.
got my transcript, but the
Mhm.
only issue is that I still haven't received my letter of completion. I have ordered it, and it's gonna take like 4 to 5 days.
Okay.
Is it okay for me to work during that time, or
And did you finish your studies?
my grades got uploaded on 2nd April?
2nd April. Oh, it's okay. For a week or two, it's still okay. And officially, your program is completing on April 30th.
Yeah, because it's written on the transcript.
exactly.
And I have ordered my letter of completion, so I'll be getting that in like 2 or 3 days.
Then that should be fine.
Okay, thank you. I was just worried that it won't be a problem if I work during that time.
No, should be fine.
And I also wanted to ask about the PNP process.
Mhm.
I already work as a child and youth care worker.
You have a
So,
job offer. See, most of this,
yes.
PNP are tied to a job offer. Tied to a job offer. If you have an offer of employment, yes, you can proceed. Yesterday there was a draw, and the score was, I think it was 90. It's a bit higher than previously, uh, but you know, I think there's more people coming in there, more quality coming in. But your English is good. And how old are you, Madhuri?
26.
26. Age is fine, so shouldn't really be an issue.
I checked
Okay.
my score and it was 95.
Yes, it should be fine for
So,
you. Yeah.
okay.
Send an email to info@cipimmigration.com. I will schedule a consultation with Alex or one of our team members and we can take it forward. Okay.
Okay,
So first
sounds good.
step is going through the BCPNP approval and after that through the federal PR process.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, please let me know. I know last time when
वास्तव में
Suchi
भी खाने
transition,
चाहिए
we
करते
couldn't get
रहूंगा
things done properly.
बन बने है ना
I'll
Yeah.
ask Shivani to connect with you and to ensure that things are smoother this time. Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll just create a profile today. Like the PGWP profile today.
Sure. That's good. Please take care.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Take care. Simran from Kamloops. Yes, Simran.
Hi, sir. So actually, my brother is here, and I recommended him to be in the free session just for like you can advise him how he can come to
I
Canada.
know he's an
Uh,
IT guy, right? If I remember, I talked to you and your brother Mandeep,
yes,
no?
he's the different one, but he's actually my brother-in-law.
Ah,
They are actually looking to immigrate to Canada, but they don't know how because study permit is actually not the option right now till 2026, I guess. And then when we proceed to work permit and PR, they just need to know the criteria, like how can they immigrate here.
sure. Just a second. I see Nisarg and Parth. Anything urgent? Nisarg, after 4 o'clock, we will have Nihilji from our team for Gujarat. Nisarg is one of our CIP students and Parth as well. If it is nothing urgent, can you join after 4, Nisarg? Nisarg Patel and
यस श्योर
Parth?
सर
Sure. आराम से बात करेंगे 4 बजे के बाद, Nisarg.
ओके
Okay. Okay.
ओके
Parth, you, Parth?
I do have a few questions regarding my
Yeah, sure.
application for STWP, and
Yeah,
I think
Shivani, can you take part to the breakout room and talk to him? He's our CIP student.
Sir, I just sent you the message about his wife receiving the refusal. That's why they joined Parth and
Yeah, let Shivani talk to him and
okay.
we'll take it forward. Yeah.
I will also join with him.
Yes, please. Part मैं आपको बाद में call करता हूँ. We'll talk over. Okay.
sure I'll talk on call to you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Shivani, yeah, very
Yes,
dumb
sir.
refusal. Sometimes you see from IRCC, right? There's no, yeah. Shivani, can you take part and Arundhati ji to the breakout room and
Yes,
talk
I
to them?
have sent you guys request to join my room.
Okay. Yeah, Simran, who is your brother-in-law, Simran?
Sir, he's actually in the meeting, Mandeep Singh. Like he would.
Mandeep, yes, please, Mandeep.
Uh,
कैसे हो Mandeep?
हाय सर बढ़िया सर
Yes, please, yeah.
सर एक्चुअली हम प्लान कर रहे हैं कनाडा आने का तो हम जो लोग कर रहे हैं अभी सिर्फ पीआर या पीएनपी फाइल हमारी लग जाए
So what is your age, Mandeep?
माई एज इज 32
Up 32, and what is your job title?
सीनियर इंजीनियर इन टेलीकॉम कम्युनिकेशन एरिक्सन कंपनी में
Senior, senior telecommunications. Okay, and what do you think your English proficiency?
एक्चुअली मैं जो प्लान कर रहे हैं कि मेरी वाइफ मेन एप्लीकेंट बने
What is your wife then? What is her education and work
एम
experience?
एमबीए इन फाइनेंस एंड मार्केटिंग
Oh, And what is her age?
28.
28. See, unfortunately, see what is happening, Abhi, Mandeep, Canada में जो है, we have a point-based system, right, for immigration. Express entry, उसके बाद we have PNPs. So the government from last year, they have changed target the process, immigration process, and they have identified 5 primary occupations, which are getting in the targeted, they are targeting these professions. So healthcare, science and technology, trade occupations, transport occupations, agriculture and agri-food. So STEM में जो
Okay.
है, these are the occupations in STEM. Let's assume if you want to look into, right? These are the
Yes.
occupations in STEM which are eligible in this. And unfortunately, finance is not a shortage occupation. And general draws, the scores are very high, right? If you
Mm.
look into express entry draws में, if you see the scores, express entry draw here, the scores are very high. Let's look at the previous draw. See, यहाँ पे if you look at the previous draws, general draw or no program, देखिएगा general 524, उससे पहले 525, उससे पहले 534, 535, 541, 543, 546. This will fall down. If we have consistent draws, this might go to 490, 500. But your wife, even if she gets 8777, she will not be able to reach the 490, 500. So it is literally impossible for people with the current score from general categories not in the targeted to directly get PR under the federal program. Most PNPs are kind of related to people who already are in Canada who have a job offers with exception human capital priorities or with the exception of healthcare. For example, if your wife was I'm giving you a hint here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If your wife was working in, right? If your wife was
Mm.
working in these occupations, healthcare occupations,
Okay.
okay? There are some general occupations in healthcare which do not require education. For example, यहाँ पे अगर आप देखेंगे nurse aides, patient services, other assisting occupations in healthcare, right? So
Okay.
इसमें they only require 6 months of work experience. So guys, if anybody is from some science background, healthcare, and you want to, your English is very good, try to get work experience, at least 6 months to 1 year work experience in healthcare. Just look at this position. These are not really difficult positions, right? Medical clinic assistant, patient care assistant, healthcare assistant. These are the jobs, long-term care assistant. And if you look into the other one also, which I just mentioned, assisting occupations in healthcare, so in support services in healthcare. If you look at this knock as well, uh,
Mm.
it's me. Let me just show you.
सर
Right?
सॉरी फॉर इंटरप्शन पर मुझे लगता है कि कुछ इंडिया के एक्सपीरियंसेस को नहीं काउंट करते, तो ऐसा कुछ इशू तो नहीं आएगा कि अगर वो
क्यों
6
नहीं
मंथ्स का
count करते, Simran? नहीं, they will count. Who told you? Any official work experience is fine. As long
एंड
as it
यू
is
नीड टू हैव द
official,
पे स्टब्स एंड ऑल,
legal.
राइट?
Yes, now it has to be an official. See, I'm a legal counsel and I'm talking about official things, right? So any
ओके
work experience will be counted, be it in India, be it in Nigeria, be it in Brazil. As long as it is a proper experience, it will be counted.
ओके
Okay. So unfortunately, there is no option for general categories to directly come on a federal under the federal program at this time. The scores will be around 490 to 500, even if we have consistent draws, and it will not work out.
सर वी हैव
Ah,
माय लाइक
Mandeep, don't go to agencies out there. वहाँ पे many of them, they are not. So who can give this immigration services, Mandeep? Immigration lawyers from Canada.
हाँ जी.
RCICs, Regulated Canadian Immigration Consultants, right? They are only
Yeah.
authorized. इंडिया में आपको हर कुत्ता जो है अपना इमिग्रेशन और स्टडी ओपन करके
Yes.
बैठा हुआ है, and they are
Yes,
not
sir.
authorized. So don't fall for all this. They will tell you a lot of stories. Canada has 100 PNP programs. मिल जाएगा आपके. There are many, I know, Z-Axis, Doppelinters, Houston Reviews, and all these silly agencies. They make you pay initially, sign 75,000 rupees or 1 lakh, and you will not go anywhere.
Okay.
Sir, but my sister-in-law has her brother here who's PR, so she might be
15
getting
पॉइंट मिलेंगे
sponsored.
बस, और कुछ नहीं.
Bas, acha. And then, sir, what about the Yukon PNP, like Yukon wala jo program chal raha hai?
They are very few. People want to come in. If you look into all these PNPs, most of the PNPs either they have based on you know uh, job profession,
Mhm.
right, or having a employer who is supporting with them,
Okay.
right? So see, let's look at this Yukon में भी आप अगर देखेंगे, look at the different programs. Priority application criteria. Current work permit holders with expiration days, visitors holders who are already in Canada. Current, but again, if you're looking at the program streams, there are 4 streams. Critical impact worker, right? So
Mhm.
this is critical impact workers who are already working and who have it's all attached to this job. Somebody who does not have a job will not get into the PNP. Very few. Saskatchewan has some very specific knock codes, not big numbers, right? So these are the programs out there. Aap dekhega, but again, these things. Remember, when you're applying for a PNP, you have to be there until you get your citizenship. You're committing to be there,
Mhm.
and this is almost Arctic weather out there,
Yes, yeah.
right? You go out and you breathe, it will become ice.
I agree to you. Yeah. So, sir, what about the work permit process? Like, if we go with my brother-in-law, the one who's, if he applies for the PNP for any of the provinces, um,
LMA,
like,
PNP, these will not work out, Simran. इतना easy होता पूरा पंजाब, पूरा अफ्रीका यहाँ पे होता, right? Shortly, he has to focus on one, right? He is into telecommunications. Second, his wife is an MBA. You find, lakhs of people with the same profile. So that is, unfortunately, immigration is not an option. Direct
okay.
immigration is not an option.
Mm-hmm.
Only for people who are from IT,
Mm-hmm.
right? There is an opportunity, the STEM, healthcare, skilled trades. This is the priority today for direct immigration. Mandeep, yes, sorry, you were saying something?
ठीक है सर मैं फिर
You understood, right?
yes
Everything is clearly on the website, and when you go through the draws, you will understand who is getting the draws because there is no chance of getting 500 from India.
yes okay sir.
Okay. Yeah, so
And
that is the
sir,
reason a lot of people are coming on study visa, Simran, and all the people who are 30 plus. Because when you come here, when you have a job, work experience, then you might have an opportunity for PNP more than just trying from India.
and sir, I have a question. Like, when are you free for the like the on call? Just a query, like this is general one. I actually
I'm
wanted
here
to
all
talk
day.
to you.
So I work from 9 to 12 and I'm here all day.
Okay,
So
so
yeah, please ask. That's fine. I'm here now.
okay.
So what?
So actually, sir, I'm just left with two of the courses, and I feel like they are. I've taken those open learning. So what my university says is, like, if you're gonna apply for the work permit after taking two open learning courses at the end, you will be not getting the work permit, something like that. Is there any issue with it? Because I'm planning to finish my open learning in 2 months. That's gonna be like in April,
So what do you
by May
mean
end,
by
I think.
open learning, Simran? Like, see, there are courses which are mandatory for you to pass, right? Complete
Yes, sir.
successfully on time, keeping your full-time student status. So
Yes, sir.
during this, it is one last course, right? Students have to maintain full-time study status during the entire course of study. So what do you mean by open learning? You are at Trinity Western, right, Simran, if I remember?
Sorry, you were?
What are you studying?
Sir, I'm actually taking PBD in IBUS, like International Business Diploma from TRU.
TRU. So what do you mean by open courses? Why is it not a part of your regular
सर
course you have to finish?
तो सर एक्चुअली मेरा ये जो लास्ट 2 कोर्सेज है मतलब वही रह गए हैं दे आर अवेलेबल इन ओपन लर्निंग अदरवाइज मेरी स्टडीज जाएंगी दिसंबर तक
No,
लाइक
what I
तो
want to understand is what are the other students doing who studied with you also full time?
Sir, they are actually extending their program till December. So I don't want to extend till December. I just want to finish the studies as soon as possible. So it's gonna be like April के बाद सिर्फ मई तक मैं अगर ओपन लर्निंग अगर अगर उसको मैं अप्रैल एंड तक या मई स्टार्टिंग तक भी अगर मैं उसको खींच के भी खत्म कर देती हूँ तो मुझे बस मतलब ऐसा था कि कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि वर्क परमिट में कोई दिक्कत आ जाए कि वो बोले कि आपने अप्रैल में स्टडीज फुल टाइम खत्म की थी तो आपने मई में क्यों अप्लाई किया या कुछ ऐसा
You have to maintain full-time status during the entire duration of your study, except one final semester, it can be part-time. So there is, if you look into this PGWP eligibility as well, right? So you have to look at, I don't understand the concept of open learning, to be honest, क्योंकि in Ontario colleges, we don't have such.
एक्चुअली
So I
सर यहाँ पे ना बीसी पे ऐसा होता है कि व्हेन यू कंप्लीट योर क्रेडिट्स तो मेरे अभी स्टडी क्रेडिट्स तो कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं बट अभी 2 कोर्सेज उन्होंने लाइक ओपन लर्निंग में भी रखे हुए थे कि अगर आपने वो लेने हो तो ले लेना नहीं तो एज अ फुल टाइम स्टूडेंट भी आप ले सकते हो ऑन कैंपस भी तो मतलब वो 2 कोर्सेज मेरे
Open
सिर्फ
learning
बचे हैं
is an online, so okay, not really advisable to do that. Please make sure that is an on in-campus, in-class learning, which the
ओके
other students are doing. So unfortunately, there is no option. Right?
ओके
Aapka, how long is your program duration, Simran?
सर प्रोग्राम ड्यूरेशन लाइक उसका सर जो ओपन लर्निंग है उसका तो सर सेल्फ पेस्ड है तो वो कभी भी खत्म कर सकते हो आप चाहे हफ्ते में खत्म कर दो
Yeah. No, I'm talking about not open learning, right? So don't go for open learning if it is not a full-time course. It might affect your PGW. If your university is clearly telling you that it might affect your PGWP, then don't do it. Don't do it.
ओके ओके ठीक है सर
Okay.
ठीक है एंड वन मोर क्वेश्चन वाज रिगार्डिंग B.Ed, like you told me that for the child care, like if you go to BCEC registry, if you have done B.Ed back in India, then you can get it evaluated and you can get the ECE certificate from them. So I was actually looking for like I did B.Ed from the very small college, so it doesn't. I don't think so. It doesn't affect. It does affect my VES if I do the VES.
As long as, it is illegal, I don't think it is really an issue. Right? If you complete it from an accredited college, small college or big college, as long as it is legal, it should be fine.
यस सर वो लीगल तो है बट मैंने अभी उनको लाइक मैंने अपने फादर को भेजा था तो इट्स एक्चुअली गर्ल्स कॉलेज तो मैंने उनको वहाँ पे भेज के उनको बोला कि एक बार आप उनको पूछ लो कि अगर वो वेस को मेरे वो ट्रांसक्रिप्ट्स वगैरह ईमेल कर देते हैं तो दे सेड नो लाइक वी कैन नॉट डू इट लाइक आई डोंट नो लाइक हाउ टू
That's the
गेट द
other
ट्रांसक्रिप्ट्स
options,
देन
Look, see, there are for education credential assessment, Beti Simran, there
हम्म
are, ECA Express Entry, agar if you Google it, there are other organizations as well which are approved for, right? ECA Express Entry, if you just Google it, there are almost 5 organizations which uh, are approved by IRCC. So these are the 5 organizations: CES, uh, IC, International Credential Assessment Services, okay,
हम्म
World Education Services, International IQAS. So try with different organizations. I'll copy you
ओके
this link here.
ओके
Okay, if it is legal, they should be an option, especially
ओके
yeah, so,
No, but eventually, sir, they have to send the transcripts anyways. They are saying that, like, we don't have that back records like you did in 2017. Like, I don't know, like, how to claim it. Like, seriously, to be very honest, like,
what
now
is your
I'm
bachelor's
regretting.
apart from B.Ed, Simran?
Sir, I did BCom honors.
BCom honors आपका हुआ same
Yes.
college, different college?
No, sir, that was from a different college. That was from Chandigarh.
Unfortunately, you have no option but to go ahead and continue.
Okay. Okay. So I
Okay.
cannot claim anyway, like, I cannot tell them to send
You
the
cannot. If
transcripts
you do
anyway,
not
right?
have a Canadian education assessment of your B.Ed, you will not
Hmm.
get it. So keep trying.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. Okay. Thank
Sure.
you, sir. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Take care. I kindly
Take
request
care.
all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from in the Zoom chat, a short message in the Zoom chat, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. Yeah. So Raj is here. Raj from CIP. Raj,
Hi, sir. Good morning.
good morning, Raj. Raj, uh,
Yes,
quick
sir.
question. Remember, there was a person who was in some college and they wanted to apply for a university. We were talking about Trinity Western. They has another option. IBU, I told you, right? We've been discussing. So maybe they would be
Mm-hmm.
interested in you as well. Please talk to them. I don't remember his name.
Yes, for sure. The Indian guy.
Wife is Indian and he's a Nepali.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gulam.
Gulam, yes, yeah. Please talk to him. We can get for main take as well.
IBU. Sure, for sure, sir. But it was only for onshore students, right?
Yes, she got already visa, right? She's an onshore student.
Yeah, it's for September intake.
Yes, we can get for September intake as well. So she
Okay,
already
sir.
visa. She's an onshore student here.
Yeah, for sure. I'll talk with her then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Hiren from Surat. Hiren? Yeah, Hiren and Rohit. Rohit, are you here, Rohit? I think Hiren is
Hello. Hi,
exited.
sir.
Rohit is here. Yeah, hello, Rohit. Good
Yeah,
morning,
hi.
Rohit.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So right now, my question is right now I'm in a post-graduation work permit. I have
Mhm.
completed 1 year in non-IT, but in the back home I have IT experience.
Okay.
So I recently got married, which is on Feb 29th, and my wife, she was also working in IT, but now
Gotcha.
she left the job because we wanted to move to Canada. So what's happening with my application is, because of my passport expiry, I've got the PGWP until December 1st, I mean, which is November 30th.
Mhm.
And now I wanted to apply for postgraduate work permit extension also.
However,
um,
sorry, Rohit.
yeah, sir, it's December 1st was my passport expiry. I got my passport. I got my passport from India.
Mhm.
So my question is, I wanted to apply for both PGWP extension and for for my wife's S4W, sir.
You
Because
can do issue.
mhm.
Can you have Uma? I need him for a minute.
So I'm already talking with Sandeep and my PGWP extension November 30th because of my
In
passport
November
expiry.
30th.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So మనకి ఇప్పుడు see basically passport
Yes, sir.
extension has to be a
అవును sir.
paper-based application.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
If you
అవును.
apply, yeah. So here, let me just show you as well. Here, a lot of students don't know they apply online and it gets rejected. So if your passport expires before your postgraduate work permit,
Mhm.
you will receive a shorter duration of postgraduate work permit, and you can only extend PGWP it on paper. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So
okay.
yeah. So basically, ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఏంటంటే, so the problem is your SOWP is only till November 30th, right?
Yes,
Okay. So
I'm
two
in
options.
PGWP, sir.
PGWP, yes. So for
Mhm.
we have two options. Option one is if you don't want to wait, we can go
Mhm.
ahead and submit this as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. once you get your new PGWP, extended PGWP, we can upload through the web form. It's currently taking
Okay.
about 20 weeks. It might actually come down, right?
Okay.
So two options. If you are in a rush, we can go ahead and submit with an explanation with a case letter.
Mhm.
Second option is you will have to wait until you get your new PGWP and then submit. What is your total duration? When should your PGWP expire with your new passport? 3 years.
Uh,
When is that?
Probably 2026 April, I guess, sir.
Okay, that is good.
Yeah.
2026. You still have time till 12/26. So
Yeah.
two options. ఇప్పుడు ఇంట్లో చాలా ప్రెషర్ ఉంది అన్న అంటే సబ్మిట్ చేసేయి. లేదు
Okay.
వాళ్ళు ఆగుతారు అన్న అంటే దెన్ వెయిట్ గెట్ యువర్ పీజీడబ్ల్యూపీ అండ్ దెన్ అప్లై. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ అప్ టు
Okay.
యూ టు డిసైడ్.
సో ఇప్పుడు ఐ మీన్ పీజీడబ్ల్యూపీ ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ అండ్ ఎస్ఓడబ్ల్యూపీ రెండు ప్యారల్ గా అప్లై చేస్తే
The problem
వీసా
is, remember, it
yes sir.
is your PGDP application. We cannot parallelly apply because your PGWP is a paper-based application,
Yes sir. Yeah.
right? And SOWP is an online. We can do an SOWP online application as well, but it is going to be a pain to do this. So
Mhm.
there is no option to do both of them together because your PGWP extension is a paper-based application.
Yeah.
Right? It has to be done online. We can
Mhm.
prepare a case letter explaining your situation that you have applied for your passport extension, right?
Yeah.
You will receive your new PGWP. That can be done, right, Uma?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, you're listening, right? Okay,
Yes,
sure. Uma, I need Sandeep. Can you have him for a minute, please, here?
yes, sir.
Okay. So Rohit, so two options.
Yes.
Decide what you want, and I've briefed to my madam. She will coordinate with me. Okay.
Okay sir.
Okay, Rohit. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you sir.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Akhil.
Yeah, sir, I was actually after Simran, so sorry to interrupt in
I'm
between.
sorry, Akhil. Yeah, please, I missed you. Yeah, please go ahead, Akhil.
Yeah, sir, I'm a CIP student, came to Canada last year. Currently on PGWP, I've moved to Halifax. Sir, I think my fiance Kartika had a short discussion
Yes,
with you.
yes. Yeah,
Sir, actually,
Sandeep,
what happened is, yeah,
just a second, if you don't mind. Sandeep,
yeah.
I have Preez here. Preez is a Nigerian student. His
Uh-huh.
relative, Obi, is a good friend of mine. So there is an email from Durham College
Uh-huh.
asking his transcripts from Conestoga College. We have to upload them.
Yes,
Okay,
they
cool.
asked me for my transcript, and I got my transcript yesterday.
Yes, Preez. Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, morning, sir.
I'm good. Sandeep, I forward this email to info@cipstudyabroad.com. So can you
Now?
please,
Uh-huh.
yes, please, can you, if you're not busy, can you upload them now and send an email to Durham and to Senia that reply CC in the same and inform them that the document has been uploaded because the Durham's portal, they don't get a notification when a document is uploaded. We have to send an email.
I have that email ID as well. Yeah, I will.
Okay. Please, Sandeep will take you to the breakout room and you can go ahead and do it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you. Please
Yeah.
join with me in the breakout room.
Yeah. Akhil, sorry, Akhil. I just wanted to make it quick and not keep it holding.
No
So
problem, sir.
so you are in Halifax. When is your uh so what did you study, Akhil? How are things with you? How's everything going on?
Everything is going good, sir. Sir, so I did fintech from Conestoga College, May intake last year. So unfortunately, due to some personal reason, I couldn't do 1+1. So I applied for a PGWP. So I got it. So it is expiring on 19th March next year.
So you still have almost
Yes.
less than a year. Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
hope
So,
to get a job.
yeah, sir. So I got a very nice job, which aligns with my Indian experience. It's a full-time job. Sir, so what is happening is right now is we are planning to get married in the month of November this year. And sir, as you guided the other day, it will take at least 14 to 16 weeks to get a spouse visa.
Yes.
Sir, actually, I am looking forward to get her along with me once I get married, rather than she waiting there for 2 months. So we were thinking about getting her a visitor visa this year.
Yeah. So
But I
Akhil,
got to know.
visitor
Mm-hmm,
visa, remember, when a
mm-hmm,
single visitor visa, the person has to show ties to home country,
mm-hmm,
strong financial ties, right?
mm-hmm,
So the
mm-hmm,
fiance, you can theoretically say that we are getting married and this is my fiancée and
mm-hmm,
I'm inviting her for the summer. You can do it, but the
mm-hmm,
chances are it's a 50-50, especially if she, what is important, strong financial, strong,
mm-hmm,
if she has prior travel history, then
mm-hmm,
it makes sense, right? But still, it is
mm-hmm.
going to be a 50-50 visitor visa, especially for single unmarried. If she has never traveled abroad, will be tough.
Got it. Sir, so prior joining this call, I was having a word with Gokul, and he gave me a suggestion that she can apply for a visa without showing any relation with me.
No,
If
no,
that
no,
is okay?
that is not, she will not get it. Unless there are any closed,
Mm-hmm,
like you have to show the purpose of visit. If it is aunt, uncle, brother, sister, close relatives, then there is a purpose of visit. Somebody who, if she does not have anybody here, what is the purpose of visit? It is very rare for somebody from India
mm-hmm,
who has never traveled, right? Spending 2 lakh rupees on the flight and showing that she is just planning to travel to Canada for the first time. She's never traveled abroad. Salary is, let's say, what is your wife's salary?
It's
Fiance.
around 60,000, and sir, she has a travel history
Yeah,
of Dubai. She
yeah,
traveled to
Dubai.
Dubai January.
Not really, Akhil, not really. So
Mm-hmm,
60,000 is basically, it's about 7 lakhs 20,000. A single
mm-hmm,
trip to Canada with the flight and expenses might at least be 3 lakhs. So
mm-hmm,
almost half of her yearly salary will be going for, even if you show it is a 2 week trip, will be spending. So it doesn't really make sense. But sometimes if you have no option, you want to do that, but do things properly. Remember, because you are going to get married, you're going to sponsor your wife. So
mm-hmm,
do things properly. If you really want, put the proper reason that yes, she's my fiancée. We are planning to get married in November. I want her to come and travel and be with me in this summer, right? Not
mm-hmm,
showing, not, that would be, instead of just coming up with this creative ideas, it
mm-hmm.
doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense. Be honest about it and give it a try. Uma will be happy to help you. It might work out, right?
Got it,
But
sir.
general rule,
Mhm.
a single unmarried who has never traveled to Europe, North America, to these countries, right, will be
Mhm.
tough.
Got it, sir. So I completely understand. Sir, one question. If we go ahead, like according to your plan, and if unfortunately if it get rejected, if will that be a problem while we apply for a spouse visa in future?
No, it will not. So the only issue is, Akhil, your plan, marriage dates are not good, Akhil. You're making a mistake. Okay. The problem is shorter. See, the processing time would probably, even if it gets better, it might take at least 8 weeks, right? 8 to
Okay,
10 weeks. So if you get married in November, your visa is already expiring in March.
right.
So the shorter the duration of your PJWP, the higher is the risk of refusal. So you apply in December, you only have 4 months, and the processing time is 2 to 3 months. So it is a very high risk of refusal. So if considering the situation, I would advise you to get married earlier. November is not really a good date because your PGWP is expiring.
Got it. Sir, I was planning to talk to my current company and check with them if they can sponsor me a closed work permit once.
So they can, what to do is, see, there is an option called
Mm-hmm.
LMIA, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So it has two benefits for you.
yeah.
So your employer can apply for an LMIA. One, it will give you additional 50 points for your
Yeah,
permanent residency. Second, it will also give you a closed work permit for up to 2 years.
got it.
Is it an IT job, tech job, or non-tech?
It's a real estate company, sir, based out of Halifax only. It works in 4 provinces.
Okay, it's a real estate. So they can try for an LMIA. It will
Mm-hmm.
add 50 points for you, and also it will help with a closed work permit, extending your work permit for another 2 years.
Sir, is it a good idea to talk to them as soon as possible, or like after 5 months, 6 months? I just joined a month ago.
It's your comfort zone. If it is somebody who is really helpful and
Mhm.
is okay to have an open discussion, then you can talk to them. Right? The general, unfortunately, many Canadians, they have no idea about immigration, and for them you know it is like stay away. They think that there's a lot of legal responsibilities for doing all this, and
Mhm.
they might have serious complications, so they tend not to get involved in all this unless they've already been through the system and they understand.
Yeah, sir, my HR was saying that she's planning to get the company registered so that I can apply through a AINP program, Atlantic
That would be
Immigration.
very good. So, like if you already have that, ANP is a
Mhm.
good option. So, if they are already applying because you had work experience, so ANP Akhil is a good option if you already have a job. So, let me just show you. Uh, so, in the Atlantic Immigration Program,
Yeah.
if you're looking in the requirements from your side, right? For employer, it has to be designated to
Mhm.
invite. So, here how the program works for the candidates who can apply, right? So, to
Yeah.
be eligible for the Atlantic Immigration Program, you should have qualifying work experience. You already have work experience from India. Minimum requirement is 1 year work experience. It can
Mhm.
be in India, it can be in Canada, right?
Yep.
How many years
Mhm.
of work experience in India do you have?
It's 9.5.
9.5. So in the last 5 years, you should have at least 1 year or 1560 hours of experience. So you already have a qualifying experience. Then you have minimum education requirements. You already have bachelor's and a postgraduate. It is fine. Language requirements, CLB, I think it's CLB 6 or 7 out there. So
Mhm.
yeah, CLB 5 for tier 5, CLB 5 for tier 0, 1, 2, 3, and tier 4, TLB 4. So as long as you and financials, basically, you have to show funds to support the standard. If it is 2 people, I think it is about 17,000, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, Number of family members. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, it's lower. Yes, for Atlantic, it is lower. Number of family members, it is lower out there. Minimum amount to come out there. So basically, you all meet these requirements. So as long as your employer is willing to support you, it is fine. And once you apply for the Atlantic Immigration Program, if your work permit is expiring, PGWP is expiring, you will also have an option to apply for a work permit. You extend your work permit as well.
So sir, if I get my work permit extended, then there shouldn't be a problem, right? After November, if
Shouldn't
I
be a
apply for a
problem.
spousal permit.
Yes, shouldn't be a problem.
Got it. Sir, so if in one line, if you say what would be advice right now, sir, in my current situation?
Make sure that you don't get laid off.
No, sir, no, sir.
Because when you
That
go
won't be
for
a
a
problem.
1 year program, the CRA scores are very high. You are under the general draw, right? So it is
Yeah,
very difficult for you to get 500. So under the
yeah.
federal program, it's very difficult unless Minister Miller did make a statement a few weeks ago that they are looking at domestic draws more to support people, international graduates who are already and temporary workers who are already here in Canada. So might be a big advantage. So make sure that you don't lose this job. Work hard, show good efforts, and hopefully, if your employer is approved for the AMP, they can help you with your immigration.
Sir, so can I apply for a AINP after 6 months of experience?
You can even apply now if your employer is designated.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't knew that. Sounds good, sir.
So I just explained you. So you already any work experience, minimum requirement is 1 year work experience. The applicant should have at least 1 year work experience. It can be in overseas work experience. It can be Canadian work experience.
Got it. And sir, current processing time for AINP is 3 months, if I'm not wrong.
It's a bit more as well, but again, get it approved. Okay.
Got it. Got it.
Talk to your
Sir, one
HR.
last
Once you
question.
get approved,
Mm-hmm.
let
Mm-hmm.
let us know. We have done these programs, rural immigration programs. We have done Atlantic as well, provincial programs. So get talk to your employer. You know, once they get approved, reach out to us if you
Great. Sir,
need.
one last question. I wanted to apply for my TRV. So, is there anyone whom should I talk to within CIP
Sure,
managers?
Uma is here. Uma,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
can you take Akhil to the breakout room and send the agreement and help him with the TRV?
Okay, sir.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. Akhil, just send me a WhatsApp message. I'll send your number to Uma as well.
Sure, sir. Just sending it to you. Send, sir.
Okay.
I have sent you a request. Akhil, please join that breakout.
Okay, next, I think we have after Akhil, we had Hiren. I'm sorry, Hiren. I already told you, Hiren, you are not our student. And you want to apply for a cancellation for refund, right? You applied through some other agency in Gujarat, and I've explained you it is a very straightforward process. You just have to email the college. Your wife has to email the college, and they will send you the instructions. Okay? Yeah, Rohit, I talk, Mr. I talk, HK, I talk, Krish, I talk, Rishabh Kotari, Rishabh.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Rishabh. कैसे हो Rishabh?
I am good, sir. Thank you. How are you?
Waiting room
I'm
screen.
okay. Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, I came in September 2023 and I'm currently in Conestoga and I got my wife's SOWP through CIP. So I'm not a CIP
Yes, yeah,
student, but
I remember you, Rishabh.
ऐसे
Yes.
बोलो मैं खुद ही मेरे नाम
Oh,
से ज्वाइन
perfect.
करी
Yeah.
तब भी मैं पूछी सर मेरे को दो
Yes,
yeah.
Rishabh, tell me.
So my current situation is like my program is over on April 17th and I have got a full-time employment offer, but I've already applied for my study permit extension. I've already paid the next courses fees because my wife's SOWP uh, could probably get refused because I was in like 6 months of visa
No, it
expiry as
is,
well.
yeah, so the question is, right? See, when did you finish your studies, Rishabh?
I
First
will
program of
finish on April 17th.
April 17th, you will finish, right?
Yeah.
And you want to apply for your PGWP and you want to continue with your job instead of studying, Rishabh. But did you check your CRS score? Like, are you in the targeted occupations, IT, or any of
Yes,
the
it
target?
is. It is. Yes,
It
it
is
is
in IT, right? Yeah.
21221 NOC. It is a knock job.
Then it is. Yeah, that's
Comes
good.
in.
Yeah. So it will not. See, what you could do is once you finish your studies, you apply for your
Yes.
PGWP, right? We can
Okay.
just add a explanation letter and upload it through the web form and inform IRCC that you are now a postgraduate work permit holder. You have a job, and you can upload your job offer letter, your pay stubs, and it should be fine. Okay. I mean, changing your decision now from study permit to PGWP. It is your personal choice based on the circumstances. And if you want to do it, it is fine. And it's not going to affect your PGWP, your wife's SOWP, as long as you're providing the proper documentation. So, what is the SOWP eligibility? Is basically having a PGWP, full-time
Okay.
job. That's it.
Okay. Right. So because we already applied it in December 8th, and so hope and we are nearly the 20-week processing time. So probably her file should
Fingers
open up
crossed.
this month.
Let's hope so, because see, the shorter duration of the study permit, higher is the risk of refusal. For example, if your study permit is applying in May and this is already April, then it is going to be a bit of a pain.
Exactly. That's why I had to already apply for an extension. So I already
Right.
applied for the extension and paid for the first semester's fee of my second course, which starts in September.
Yes. Okay. So that's good. So the current visa week kab tak hai aapka?
September 30, 2024.
September. That is good. Okay. So we still have another 5 months. So fingers crossed. Hope it works out. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So that is what I wanted to understand. I can apply for a PGWP, but again, I might get it for
It's
a
not good.
1-year visa.
That is fine.
That is fine. So, like, I already spoke to the employer and he's ready to give me a contract employment for 4 months as well, which is the summer break for me. And so I might not lose the employment if I still go ahead with the contract employment and I can still study and so that I can get the extended work permit later on.
You can
So if
think about, right? I mean, and
I'm
IRCC
thinking,
might actually make it up to 30 hours. 30 hours is still full time for an employer if they are
yeah,
willing. Maybe you can do both, but again, if your CRS score is high, you are getting about 470, and you're confident that you're employed. See, what happens is these are many situations I can tell you. See, when guys, if you are thinking about going for a 1 year program, remember this is
yes,
the big challenge. What you will have to understand. I'm telling you real situations. What have happened? I had one student from Conestoga, very nice girl, Jennifer. Employer promised a job that they will give a full-time job. She applied for the postgraduate work permit, and
okay.
the employer said, "Sorry, we filled the position. It's no longer available."
Oh,
Right? We had another situation where everything was fine, but
okay.
after a couple of months, the project was done, and the person was laid off.
Oh, okay.
Right. I had another situation where, we actually have from Cambridge a very good IT professional. He was confident he will get a job. He thought, okay, 2-3 months timeline hai abhi PGW ke liye. After applying,
Hmm.
he applied on the 4th of March and he got his PGWP on the 11th of March. And
Okay.
he did not have a job. And
Right.
situations which are out of your control. I had one student from Gujarat, Vapi say he took a 1 year program. I told him not to. Thankfully, it worked out. But his parents met with an accident. They were in ICU. He did not go.
Oh God. Okay.
I had a student, who also took a 1 year program, and his parents got COVID, and he had to go back home. Thankfully, the government gave an 18-month extension, so he came back and got his PNP.
Okay.
We had another student, unfortunately, to girl, from Haryana, and there was another guy from Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. Uh, Father passed away. So when you have
Okay.
12 months, and if anything happens and you have to go home and you are unable to complete the 12 months, you will not get the points.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So that is the big challenge, Rushabh. So think about it. If you're confident, if you have the only thing is you're not confident, when you apply for a 1 year, if you get your PGWP in a week or 2 weeks after applying, your time starts ticking, right? You don't have the
Yeah.
luxury of taking a break. If any emergency happens, you cannot go home because you are forced to complete your 12 months. And even if you're working from India, that experience will not be counted towards Canadian work experience because you have to be physically be present in Canada to get points for Canadian work experience.
Right, right. Yeah, that does make sense. I've been fortunate enough to get a full-time employment offer right now, even before my college got over. It's because from the professor, but he's not going to support me later on for sure. So
That is
yeah,
nice.
that
Happy
makes
to hear. Yeah, it's there's so many people who are complaining, but good students, good people who have strong work experience, you will find a job. It's a question of time.
yeah. So I found it, so that's why I was contemplating whether now should I take a second course or not. And but that makes sense that I will get an extended work permit. So I'm still thinking of the second course because I've already applied it. But I was just checking out my
Check
situation
with
based
your
on my
employer
valid
if they are, see,
SOWP as
it's
well.
more about your CRS code, right?
It's
And
just
it's not,
448 as far as I checked 3 months ago.
yeah, 448, and you'll be completing your 1 year work experience. It will go to 480, 500 if you complete your 1 year work experience, right? Rishabh?
Yeah, yeah, next year, yeah.
Right. So it is all about employer not laying you off and nothing happening
Okay.
in your personal circumstances, right? Family issues, health
Yeah,
issues.
it boils down to that. Okay.
That is the only thing, Rishabh. Okay. So I wish you
Okay.
good luck. I hope everything goes well. Keep me posted. And fingers
Thank you
crossed.
very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for your
Yeah,
support.
yeah, you're welcome, Rishabh. Take care.
And another friend of mine wants to
Mhm.
speak to you. Should I bring him to the Zoom call directly, or can we, or should I send him the Zoom link, or
Yeah, please send
get
him the
somebody
Zoom
else
link
to talk to him?
if you don't mind.
He's in
Okay.
Kitchener only. He wants to talk about his status.
Yes, please. I send him the Zoom link because there are other people waiting also. So he
Yeah,
can join and I can
yeah,
follow
no
up.
problem, no problem,
Okay, he can
no
join
problem.
tomorrow. There are many people here today. Tomorrow
Yeah,
I hope yeah, many as today. Yeah, sure. We
okay, sir.
are
Yeah,
no, I think no, I understand. I was also an international student, and many years ago when I studied in Eastern Europe and I went to UK and I did my part-time job. I remember once, and we all try to save all money and we don't want to pay for the consultation fees. There are people who are charging for 20 minutes $250. Lawyers, immigration
yeah, yeah.
lawyers. I feel it's at least, you have to give back to your community a little bit. So that's what we do
Exactly.
every day,
No,
9 to 12.
I've already informed him. I've already informed him that see, these
Sure.
are Gautham
What is
Sarkar's
his friend,
charges. So,
Rishabh?
so he's already working and he's already got his
No, no, what is his
CGWP.
name?
Kunal Sevak.
Yeah. So if he comes in, I will remember. Okay.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah.
Altaf
Thank you.
Hussain
You
is
too.
here. You're welcome. Yeah. Take care. Rishabh, keep me posted. Altaf and then Imran. Yeah.
Hi, Smita here.
Yeah. Altaf. Yes, please, Altaf.
So, about my wife's York University main take, if you remember.
Yes, I have, Altaf. Yes, I have your acceptance letter, everything sent to York. I have requested, and I talked to your wife as well, and she said, Gautam sir, I'm even okay if it is not digital marketing and HR. I've sent an email to the associate director, and as soon as an availability opens up, they promise to look into it and change it.
So, sir, this question, we still have time, right?
We just have to wait and hope for the best. We still have time. आप चिंता मत करो, Altaf. There are options, so don't worry about that. Okay.
Then I'm completely fine. Like with your confidence, I have confidence in me now.
There are.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Send me a message. मैं आपको call करता हूँ बाद में. There are options, so please don't panic. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Then. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Good morning, sir. This is Imran.
Yes, Imran. I think Imran, you called me yesterday, right, Imran? You came with your family from India on a visitor visa. Is it you, Imran?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's me.
Yeah. So, guys, we, yeah, very sad, right, Imran, when you put in so much effort, come here. So, guys, there's a lot of misinformation out there in the internet. There are many silly, in, Instagrammers, YouTubers talking about changing from visitor visa to study visa to work visa, and in reality, it is very difficult. See, Imran has a visitor visa and he came here with his spouse, children, and he spent so much of money coming here, right? Flights ke liye, I think it's more than almost 5 lakhs just for the flights. So Imran, see, general rule, Imran, aapke liye, uh, you know, if you want to apply for a LMI work permit, you need an employer to support you with an LMIA and apply for a closed work permit. Okay. So what the process is, basically the employer has to advertise in at least 3 job portals. They have to prove, they will have to show when applying for an LMIA, they have to show how many people, applied for this job, how many Canadians, how many permanent residents, right?
Yes, sir.
And they have to interview these people. They have to explain uh, why this permanent resident was not eligible for this job, why the and they have to explain that nobody wants to do this job. We have offered it to Canadians and permanent residents, and we are unable to find people. So that is why we want to take Imran, who is from India, on a visitor visa to work for us. And this process takes at least 4 to 5 months.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Sir,
So this is one option, right?
जी
Go ahead, please.
नहीं सर, मैं आपसे कल जो बात कर रहा था स्टडी परमिट के लिए मैं पूछा था सर, मतलब
Yeah.
LMA के लिए तो
Study
मैं
also, there is an option. So if you are an visitor and if you see, unfortunately, there is an additional cost to this. So if a person is on a visitor visa, you cannot directly change to a study visa. So if did you apply for your visitor visa yourself or through some agency or in a consultant?
No sir, actually through some person, agent.
Right? So if you had applied yourself, you have your GCK access, you can actually go through and go through the questions and check in, change of status from visitor visa to study visa. If you go through the GCK IRCC portal, the system will show that you are not eligible to apply for a change of status from visitor to study. However, the only option for you is to the only option for you is to go through prerequisite program, which is called, prerequisite program, which is an English pathway. So, for example, if your wife wants to study, right, then she
Yes,
has to do an English prerequisite pathway, and based on that, we can apply for change of status from visitor to study. So, who wants to be the primary applicant, you or your wife, Imran?
Actually, sir, my age is 36 years and her age is 29 years. I have completed my master's in structural engineering in the year 2004, and she has completed her master's in pharmaceutics in 2008, sir. So, what I
2000?
think is
It is an 8.
2018, 29 years.
She's
29.
29. So, Mia, see, whoever has advised you, उनको जूते पकड़ के मारो आप. Okay. So, very simple. If your wife has worked, see, in Canada, immigration जो है अभी, for certain categories, it is very easy. Okay. So, let
जी.
me show you this. Express entry में जो है अभी targeted draws है. There are 5 occupations which Canada has targeted and is giving a priority. Okay, healthcare occupations, STEM, IT वाले ये सब उसमें STEM में आते हैं. आप construction का भी some positions are there, trade occupations and transport occupations. So your wife, she is studied pharmacist, right? If she is working, right, as a pharmacy technical assistant, pharmacist, she can, right, in
Hello.
healthcare occupations, right, if she is working here, see, pharmacy technical assistants and pharmacy assistants, if she is able to get 6 months of work experience in this,
Yes, sir.
okay, she would have directly PNP में Ontario PNP में the score dropped down to almost about 349 or 359. You would have directly got PR from India without spending all this money.
वही सर थोड़ा मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन हो गया सर एजेंट से वो कुछ
Right.
बताया
So,
कुछ
yeah. So it is very unfortunate. So, you know, if you still want to go ahead and study, yes, we can. So who wants to be the primary applicant? You, your wife, your spouse, or yourself for study के लिए?
Actually, sir, I'm thinking for to get a dependent visa, and I want her to be the primary applicant.
Sure, Imran. Can you send me up, can you send me, I don't know where I put my phone. Can you send me a WhatsApp message, Imran? I'll connect you with Sandeep from my team. Just give me a second.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
1 minute. I'll have Sandeep come here. Shivani, can you have Sandeep come here for a minute?
Sure, sir.
Okay. Imran, I'll connect you with my assistant here, Sandeep. He will explain and he will, provide you all the details. Okay. Sandeep, can you take Mubasir Imran to the breakout room and talk to him? He is on a visitor visa. He and his family is on visitor visa. They want to study masters. They are in Vancouver. So we can, we can try Trinity Western or UCW.
Okay.
Trinity Western, she's from pharmacy background. So there is one master's program, Imran. Good university, masters in healthcare leadership. Okay. That might be good for your wife. And the tuition fees is also affordable. It is about $29,000.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. सर लेकिन
Okay.
एक ही मेरा डाउट है सर कि मतलब जो स्टडी परमिट है उसके पॉसिबिलिटीज कितने हैं सर लेके मतलब
I cannot say 100%, but if your wife is eligible, it should work out.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Sandeep, can you take Imran to the breakout room, please?
Okay.
Yeah. Did Srikar come in? I asked him to come at 11. I didn't see him joining.
No, even I sent the link as well. No, he didn't join it. I was waiting for him.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Meanwhile, talk to Imran. Okay. Yeah, sure. After Imran, I think we have Edwina here. Edwina, are you here?
Yes, sir.
I think we've discussed another student as well, right? Edwina, your classes are completing on the 7th of April. Your study permit will get over on the 30th. So make sure that you apply for your postgraduate work permit before your study permit expires. Okay. Please don't apply on the last date.
Actually, sir, I have already applied last month for my study extension. So
Doesn't
I
matter.
haven't.
Yeah, so if you might not get your study permit extension on, if you don't get your study permit extension on time, make sure
Mhm.
that you submit your application for postgraduate work permit by 29th April.
But I
Don't
haven't
wait.
received any document from the college yet
Talk to the
because
college. So you're finishing your studies on the 7th of April. You have 3 weeks from the college to get the course completion letter and transcripts, right?
yeah, so I'm not sure whether they will give it
Which
within
college
three
are you
weeks
studying, Edwina?
in Algoma University.
Algoma, they should give. Most colleges are aware of the situation and they will give the course completion letter. Okay. So
So,
reach out to me a week before if any issues. That is
mhm.
very important. So please make sure that you don't lose your status. Otherwise, you will have to apply for restoration fees of $350.
And one more question, sir.
About what?
As per
You-
enrollment,
Yeah.
as per enrollment, my studies are getting as per 7th of April, but I haven't received any documents from the college that I have finished my studies. So can I work during that period or I have to stop after 7th?
See, general rule, If you have completed your studies, you are no longer a full-time international student and you are not eligible for employment. You're not authorized for employment, right? But generally, 1 to 2 weeks is where IRCC is kind of the gray area where they don't really kind of worry about, penalize for that. But general rule is that if you finish your studies, you have to apply for your PGWP to start working. Okay,
Okay.
so reach out to your Algoma University, check with them how long it will take, and tell them that your status will expire on the April 30th, and you need to get your course completion letter by that time.
Okay, and one more thing, sir. Sir, for example, if I don't get it before 30th of April from Algoma, so I am still on the applied status of extension of my study permit. So,
IRCC will not see. Basically, your study is finished, right?
mhm,
So it really doesn't make sense. So I'm telling you real situations what have happened. IRCC students like your situation, even though you are on implied status, when students applied for the PGWP, some of them have received an email, right, request from IRCC asking them to pay the restoration fees.
okay.
Okay, so do your best to get your course completion letter. What's the problem with the university? 3 weeks is pretty okay.
Yeah, actually, I have sent an email, so they said like they will be sending together to everyone.
Keep pushing them. There is no option. You have to push. Explain that your status is expiring on the 30th of April, and you have to get the course completion letter by before 30th of April. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Edwina, where are you from, Edwina?
From Mumbai, sir.
Mumbai, right? Yeah, keep me posted with you. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Sure. After Edwina, we have Jap Simran.
Yeah, hi.
Hello, Jab. How are you?
I'm fine. You?
I'm good, Betty. So, see, this is more a QA session, Betty. If you have short questions, 2-3 minute ke liye, we can talk because there are so many
Yeah,
people,
sure,
right?
sure. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want to look my studies finishing next month. So
Mhm.
can you guide me to now what I can do in my future or for my PR?
So that is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. 2 minute में explain कर दूं बेटी आपको?
Yeah, sure, 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 sure.
नहीं होता 2 minute में. I was just being joking. See, we
Yeah.
have to understand your profile. We have to understand your
Okay.
previous experience, आपका skill set क्या है, what are your thoughts, right? But general rule, Ontario में जो है, there is a program OINP, International Student Stream. So if you studied from a public institution,
Yeah, I'm studying
okay,
in Conestoga College,
yeah, oh, okay. Which campus, Betty?
Doon campus, Kitchener.
Doon campus. Yeah, so my first job was at Conestoga, and I live here in Cambridge, Kitchener as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let me just show you यहाँ पे. Yeah. Who is user? User?
Hello.
Somebody has joined. Yes, user.
Yeah.
I
Myself.
just wanted to check it was not a spam. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Arslan,
Myself.
before just send a message, who is letting in?
Sir, I think Shivani Di or Uma ma'am, they are the co-hosts.
Yeah, so in the waiting room, you can actually put a message saying that, hi, what is your name and what is your query? And then you can let them. Okay. Okay, sure. Let me talk to Jab. So, Betty, what you can do, Jab, is यहाँ पे ONP में जो है, if you
Okay.
look into it, right? ONP में there is this program which might be the most option for many international students. Okay, but already there are 2 draws. February में हुआ, March में हुआ, and they already issued about 5,000 invitations, and there might be another 1 or 2 draws if you are lucky. So what is the
Okay.
requirement? यहाँ पे you need a full-time job, full-time permanent position, and the company का requirement, the company should be in existence in business for at least 3 years.
Okay.
The company should have, if it is in GTA, they should, if it is in out of GTA, they should have $500,000 revenue, and they
Mm-hmm.
should have at least 3 people who are permanent residents and Canadians. Right. So
Okay.
what I suggest you, Betty, आपके लिए, right? Send an email. We can have a separate session with you,
Okay.
right? CIP immigration. Are you still studying or you're done with your studies?
Yeah, just completed my study in April 19.
April, abhi, okay. So what you do is send an email, Betty, to info@cipimmigration.com and schedule a one-to-one consultation.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, we charge $100 plus taxes, but this is
Okay.
not extra. If you sign up for our services, बाद में जो है, if you are planning to do your PGWP or SOWP, if you're married, or
Yeah.
PR, this $100 will be included in the service fees. The only
Okay.
reason why we do it is because there are many people who are just window shopping, and if we
Yeah,
keep on
sure.
working all day, तो मैं कैसे, how will I manage my
Yeah.
staff, salaries, and everything, right? We have to work, and
Okay.
so only for that. So send an email, then we will have a separate discussion with you for about 45 minutes, 1 hour, जितना भी आपके लिए required. We will explain you everything so that you have a roadmap कि आगे जाके how you will, what should be a path for you
Yeah.
to get your PR.
Okay.
Okay.
And one question last, can I work after 19th April? Like my studies completed.
And so 1 2 weeks is the gray area, Betty, but you need to apply for your postgraduate work permit to work.
Okay.
Okay, Conesto का जल्दी देता है.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks you should get your course completion letter, and you should be able to apply. Do reach out if you need help. Okay, what did you
Okay.
study? Sim?
Journal art and science.
General arts and easy
Yes.
subject ले लिया.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Did you come after grade 12, Betty?
Yeah, I'm coming after.
क्यों
And
जल्दी
I'm
क्या?
doing, I'm doing security guard, has a security guard at 11. Yeah.
जल्दी क्या था बेटी, इतना जल्दी क्यों आ गया? पंजाब में कहाँ से हो आप?
Amritsar.
अमृतसर से. Okay, I have 2 offices in Punjab, in Ludhiana and
Yeah.
Chandigarh में. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Are you in our WhatsApp group? How did you get this link, Simran?
Like your family friend Dalpit Rana gave me the number.
Dalpreet. Okay. Yeah, he is
Yeah.
very nice guy. He is also processing this. Yeah, he used to be my neighbor. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is my number, Betty. Send me a WhatsApp message.
Okay.
Okay. You will
Yeah,
get
sure.
an auto message. उसमें वहाँ पे एक WhatsApp group है और Facebook group है. If you have any questions, you can always post there.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Okay, I will do.
Sure. Okay then. Yeah. Thanks
Okay.
for waiting.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Betty. Take care. Vidya here. Vidya, did I miss you?
Yeah, sir. Sir,
Yeah,
I
you.
already spoke to Alex. I'm from Karnool, Andhra Pradesh. We already spoke.
Chapra.
Sir, now only one question. I want to go ahead with your services. Just I have a question because I spoke to Alex and then he gave me option of this foreign skilled trade OINP. So తను ఏం చెప్పాడంటే ఎంప్లాయర్
Employer
ఫామ్
job
ఫిల్
offer with employer job offer, right? Employer job
Yes, sir.
offer, foreign worker stream.
Yes, sir.
So very
Sir, now
important foreign worker stream, Vidya. You should have 2 years of work experience in the same knock where in the same knock you have a job offer in Canada, right? That is the first one.
సార్
Second,
కెనడాలో 2 years కావాలా సార్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్
previously in the same
ఓకే
job what you are doing here
ఓకే
in Canada. It should be
ఓకే
the
ఓకే
same
ఓకే
knock,
సార్
right? That
ఓకే
is
సార్
one. Second, the salary should be average salary, median salary. It should not be lower than the median salary. Okay.
ఎస్ సార్ ఎస్ సార్
And very important, your PR application, your ONP application is tied to this employer. If you're laid off, your your ONP application gets void.
దట్స్ ట్రూ సార్. సార్ అలెక్స్ ఇవన్నీ చెప్పారు సార్. నేను అన్నిటికీ క్వాలిఫై అవుతున్నాను. ఐ మీన్ నా సాలరీ అబవ్ ఉంది. ఇంకా మళ్ళీ తర్వాత నేను ఐఎమ్ ఆల్రెడీ వర్కింగ్ సేమ్ స్ట్రీమ్ లో నాకు 10 years ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంది. సో ఓన్లీ
Right.
వన్ క్వశ్చన్ సార్. నేను HR కి ఫామ్ కూడా సెండ్ చేశాను మా HR కి. తను 2 questions అడిగింది. ఆర్ దేర్ ఎనీ ఏంటంటే మాకు లొకేషన్ లేదు సార్. నేను ఐఎమ్ కరెంట్లీ వర్కింగ్ రిమోట్లీ. in Canada. So maku official location em ledu, but we have a mailing address. So will that work?
See, by law, if you look into the program, the
Mhm.
business should have a business premises. So where is the company based in originally?
Mhm. Sir, uh, it is based out of Canada only originally, but since all the employees are working remotely, we don't have any
You
location.
have to be specific. It should be based. Is it an Ontario company? So this is an
Yes, sir.
ONP
Yes.
program,
Yes, sir.
right? Here,
It's
the
in
work should be,
Ontario.
the registration should be in Ontario. And the
Yes, sir.
work, see, work based in Ontario, the work you do while in the position of the job must primarily occur in Ontario.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is
Mhm.
the primary requirement. So basically, right, employer
Mhm.
has to show that they have a registered address and they have a physically registered address here. Even though if you're working from home, it is absolutely, you can explain it, but the
Mhm.
company should have the physical presence here in Ontario.
They
And
have a
your work,
mailing
your
address in Ottawa, sir. They have a mailing address in Ottawa. So will that work?
company is registered in Ottawa or not? Not mailing address. Tell me the official registered address.
It's in Toronto.
For
It's in
example,
okay, sir.
where?
It's in Toronto, sir, but they don't have any specific location as such since they had a location
Official
3, 4
registered.
years
For
back.
example, my company registered with my home address.
Okay.
So that is fine. As long as the company is registered, the job, what does IRCC say? Ontario province, what does it say? The job, see, this is what it says. Work should be based here in Ontario,
Mm-hmm. Sir,
right? So the
any
employer
financial
has to prove,
obligations? Mm-hmm.
yeah, so the employer has to prove that it is here in Ontario.
Okay, the employer has to prove that it is in Ontario. Okay,
Yes.
registered in Ontario. They should have a registered address.
Yes, they should be,
Mm-hmm.
they should have, yeah. Okay. The company,
Okay.
if it is registered, it should be fine. They should
Uh-huh.
have a legal address.
Okay. Okay, sir. So one more question. Will there be any financial obligation to the company if they are filling the form for me?
No, there is absolutely no financial.
Okay. So they just, I heard you saying that there should be some 500,000 revenue that has to be generated by the company and 3
Yes.
or more employees working. Okay.
Yeah. So the other requirement is if an employer is in GTA, they should have $1
Mm-hmm.
million revenue
Mm-hmm.
and uh, and they should have at least 5 people who are permanent residents.
Okay. Okay. So my company has more than 5 people, but I'm not sure about the revenue.
I'm
I'll
sure
check with
your
them.
IT company, this is all peanuts, Amma. Your guys'
Okay.
salaries are like most of the people's salaries are 100K. So having 10, 15 people is already 1.5 million. But I'm
Okay.
sure if
Then that's great, sir.
you,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a link like that?
So, is there any link, sir, where I can, get this information and all to
It's
just
the
look at it?
official program, Amma. See, it's the official program link. Let me just
Uh-huh.
send you this link here.
Sure.
Uh, employer job offer foreign worker stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just send it to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, if my company is willing to fill this form, if there's nothing, so I want to go ahead with your organization. So, what should be the process to contact? Should I contact you on WhatsApp or?
Or no, just send an email with to info@CIP Immigration and confirm that yes, I had a consultation and I'd like to proceed with that services. That's it. Okay,
Okay.
we'll delegate you one
Mm-hmm.
of our team members. We have 2 Telugu coordinators. So basically, what we have is we have a multi-step support where it's not just an RCIC, but you will have a personal
Mm-hmm.
coordinator attached to you.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 2
Mm-hmm.
Telugu people,
Mm-hmm.
Kautalya and Sandeep. So one of will be attached to you, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out to them
Mm-hmm.
and uh, coordinate with us. Okay, they'll
Sure,
coordinate with
sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
you. All right, Mama, take care. Bye.
You too, sir. Bye.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. So I kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and your city you are from, and your query in the Zoom chat, and I'm following the order of the messages posted. Okay. So here I just talked to Vidya, and after Vidya, we have Rohit. Rohit has joined for flag polling.
Yeah, sir. ఇందాక మీతో మాట్లాడాను సార్.
Yeah, yes, Rohit. So flag polling, unfortunately, you know, see, PGWP is only issued once.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mhm.
If and you can give it a try, but generally when it is due to passport expiry,
Mhm.
PGWP officers will ask you to apply through paper-based application. Good.
Okay.
But I have seen a lot of exceptions with IRCC. Sometimes they are helpful. So if you want to go and give it a try with flag polling, give it a try and let me know if it works out or not.
షూర్ సార్. అండ్ ఇది అదే ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదా సార్, నాది November 30కి పాస్పోర్ట్ ఎక్స్పైర్ అవుతుంది. కెన్ ఐ అప్లై ఫర్ SOWP? అండ్ నా PGWP కూడా
I
నేను
already told you, yes, you can go ahead and you can give it a try.
Uh-huh.
There is no option. I told you two options, right? One,
Yeah.
if you don't want to wait, we can go ahead and we can apply now. If you
Mhm.
want to wait, get your new PGWP, the extension, and then we can apply after that. So choose option one or option two.
So, sir, if we apply now, will it be considered under a special case? Do we need to write a strong SOP for that? Or
We
how
will have
will
to
that?
provide, we will provide a case letter for all that. You are taking a services. So we will
Uh-huh.
provide, we will work on a case letter and explain your situation. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Sure,
Yeah.
sir.
But first, if you want,
Uh-huh.
go ahead, give it a try with the flag polling.
Yeah,
Maybe
for sure,
it
sir.
will work.
Yeah.
Before
For
crossing the
sure.
border, go to the office at first. There is an office, right?
Uh-huh.
Especially if you're going to the Rainbow or any other offices. Before you cross, there is a CBSA office. Go inside,
Okay.
talk to them, tell them, see, my passport is expired and I had
Mhm.
only a shorter duration of PGWP. I'd like to apply for my extension. So you
Okay.
will have
Okay.
to take all the documentation, your all the documentation, your study permit, initial
Mhm.
acceptance, tuition fees receipts, course completion
Mhm.
letter, transcripts, your employment, your pay stubs, and everything has to be clean.
Okay. Sure, sir. And what is the best location for flag polling, sir? It's not Niagara, right?
Any Niagara is very busy. Look for
Yeah.
locations which are not busy.
Okay. Do you have any suggestions for that, sir?
A lot of people are going to Windsor or Sarnia. Windsor is also
Oh,
busy. Sarnia kind of lower, but all these are always busy, to be honest.
okay. Okay. Sure, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. అండ్ ఆల్సో
Right.
సార్ వన్ లాస్ట్ థింగ్, నాది సిఆర్ఎస్ స్కోర్ నేను చెక్ చేసుకున్నాను సార్. ఐ హ్యావ్ అ బ్యాక్ హోమ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఇన్ ఐటీ ఫర్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 6 years. నేను ఇక్కడ నాన్ ఐటీలో 1 year కంప్లీట్ చేశాను అండ్ మై సిఆర్ఎస్ స్కోర్ ఇస్ నౌ కమింగ్ అప్ టు 510. సో కెన్ ఐ అప్లై ఫర్ పిఆర్ సార్
Yes, we
later on?
can. What we do is for CIP students who are applying for express entry, we charge, for example, for a person who is married and we have with a spouse, we charge $2,000 plus taxes. For CIP
Okay.
students, we give a 50% discount for express entry. So connect with, you're already in touch with Sandeep.
Yeah. Sounds
Sign
good.
an agreement and we'll take it forward. Okay.
Sure, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Take it. So Rohit, Uma, Vidya, I just talked to Vidya. Ravinder from Sonipat about study permit extension, and then Shubham regarding funds in account, and then Afreen. Okay, Ravinder, yes, please, Ravinder.
हेलो सर, हाउ आर यू?
I'm good, Ravinder. आप कैसे हो?
बस सर बढ़िया सर। आई हैव वन क्वेश्चन लाइक मेरा स्टडी परमिट सर अभी अप्रैल 30 को एक्सपायर हो रहा है और मेरे को मतलब मैंने सेकंड कोर्स लिया शेरिडन कॉलेज में, तो मेरे को सर स्टडी परमिट एक्सटेंशन की वो डालनी है। मतलब आई वाज फिलिंग आउट द फॉर्म, तो उसमें ये है कि मतलब अपना वर्क वगैरह का हर चीज बतानी है, तो उसमें सर
Sorry, just
नाउ
a
आई एम
second. Just a second. Uma,
यस
Study permit extension Sai is here, Siva Sai Verma,
Yes, sir.
sadala@conestoga.com.
हाँ, sir.
Yeah, can you take him to the breakout room and talk to him, please?
Okay. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Sai Verma, Uma madam will take you to the breakout room and she'll talk. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Ravinder, tell me, please.
Yes, sir. So, sir, matlab, my question is like I was working like on the two different jobs. So, मेरे को वो दोनों jobs application में mention करने पड़ेंगे या मतलब one will work?
पार्ट टाइम जॉब था ना बेटा?
हाँ जी सर, मतलब एक पार्ट टाइम जॉब और एक मतलब जो ये बीच में 4 महीने का गैप हुआ, लाइक मेरा कोर्स खत्म हुआ था
See, your primary role is a student.
यस सर.
Okay?
सो
That
मेरा
means your
लास्ट
current
कोर्स
status as student, you're
सर लाइक
applying for study permit extension or PGWP extension?
सर स्टडी परमिट एक्सटेंशन.
Study permit के लिए, so it is fine. You indicate your primary वहाँ पे what you are doing in the employment section as a student and indicate the college name and address. Okay.
सर
Part-time
लाइक
jobs जो है, it is not, you can also add it after that.
सर लाइक द थिंग इज कि जैसे मेरा कोर्स कंप्लीट हुआ था सर, जो लास्ट कोर्स है वो कंप्लीट हुआ था मेरा दिसंबर में, और मैं जनवरी से सर एक जगह तो फुल टाइम पे काम कर रहा हूँ और मतलब पार्ट टाइम जॉब तो साथ में चल ही रही है.
आप सेकंड कोर्स में जा रहे हो बेटे रविंदर कि क्या? Like you mentioned that you are applying for study permit, right?
यस सर. अब सर मतलब मेरा नेक्स्ट कोर्स स्टार्ट हो रहा मई से, तो मतलब ये जैसे 4 महीने का ये ब्रेक हो गया ना सर.
Okay.
हेलो. तो जैसे मैं अगर अप्लाई करता हूँ तो सर मेरे को ये दोनों जॉब शो करनी पड़ेंगी या मतलब एक जो फुल टाइम है वो शो करूँ या मतलब हाउ डज इट वर्क?
You can show, yeah, guys, don't admit this person looks like a spammer, okay? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So you see, what are you applying for? You are applying for study permit, beta, or PGWP?
सर स्टडी परमिट एक्सटेंशन.
Study permit. So abhi aap, what are you studying now?
सर मतलब लास्ट कोर्स मेरा प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट था और नेक्स्ट कोर्स मेरा इलेक्ट्रिकल टेक्निक्स का है.
Electrical techniques का है. तो
यस.
आपको you indicate your primary as a student and you can indicate any job what you are doing. अभी full time अभी कुछ कर रहे हैं आप, तो you can indicate that will not affect because your primary status is you're a full time student.
यस सर.
Okay, so nothing to
यस सर.
worry here. You can indicate the college where you're planning you're studying, or if you're working now, indicate the job. You can even write agar space hai, so you can add this part-time job. If you don't have a space, you can just add an additional paper, type
ओके.
it. This is my
यस सर.
primary job. These are the dates of employment. You can attach it in the client information.
ओके श्योर सर. और
Okay?
सर लाइक वन मोर थिंग, लाइक सर कुछ बैंक बैलेंस भी शो करना होता है कि मतलब मिनिमम इतना बैंक
Yes,
बैलेंस
of
होना ही
course,
चाहिए?
because you are going for a study, right? So tuition fees
यस
का
सर.
pay करना है. You will have to show the funds कहाँ से आपको parents या whoever it is, you will have to show it.
तो
Okay.
सर लाइक सर मतलब एक मंथ की मतलब एक सेमेस्टर की फीस तो सर पे हो चुकी है, तो मतलब वो
Then you will have to show, good to show the balance आपके लिए second semester का और living expenses के लिए you can show some amount.
तो लाइक सर आई कैन अटैच माय पे चेक्स लाइक
You
फ्रॉम
can
बोथ
attach
जॉब्स.
your pay stubs. You can also attach मम्मी पापा का बैंक अकाउंट घर पे कुछ है, तो you can also attach the bank and make sure that you indicate who is paying for your tuition fees. You indicate your parents as well.
ओके. सो सर मतलब अगर मैं अपना मतलब खुद का बैंक बैलेंस शो करूं तो मतलब मिनिमम लिमिट क्या होगी उसके लिए?
That is what I'm saying बेटा, क्योंकि see पूरा tuition fees आप पार्ट टाइम जॉब थोड़ी करके पे कर सकते हो, right? It is going to be
यस सर.
difficult. तो अगर घर में
यस.
मम्मी पापा के अकाउंट में पैसे है तो you can indicate that as well.
ओके. एंड
Okay.
वन मोर थिंग सर, जैसे कि मतलब मेरा पासपोर्ट में नाम मतलब सिंगल नाम रविंदर ही है, मतलब सरनेम यूज नहीं करता मैं, तो मतलब उसमें मतलब सरनेम एप्लीकेशन में मैंडेटरी है मतलब वी कांट अवॉइड इट, तो मतलब मेरा फर्स्ट नेम ही दोनों जगह यूज हो जाएगा?
यस, से ये एप्लीकेशंस का क्वेश्चंस में बहुत साल से ये नहीं किया हूँ. So my team gets into all this, I only check in everything. आप, yeah, so let me just give you an email address. See, we only charge like $100 or $150 for study permit extension, and one of our team members will be with you and coordinate, and I will check before submission. If you need assistance, please come here, send an email to this, and we'll be happy to help you. Okay?
Sure, 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 sure.
Take care,
Okay,
Anil. Yeah.
thank
Bye.
you very much, sir. Bye bye.
Email in वहाँ पे डालें. Take care.
Sure, sure, sir.
Vijay is here. I don't think Sunil Kumar Nimati. I didn't see anything, Sunil. Did you post any message here, Sunil? Sunil has not posted anything here.
Sir, Vijay
I
is
think
here.
Vijay is here, and then Shubham is here. Shubham, yes, please. So we have Shubham, Vijay, and Afreen, and Sunil, who has not posted anything. I'll put him in the waiting room. Yeah, please go ahead.
Hi. Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Sir, I
Okay,
just
so
want to
Shubham,
confirm one thing. I know I don't want to take much time,
hey,
but
that's
yeah,
fine. How are you? How are things with you?
I'm
So
I'm
you and
good.
your
Thank you
on
so much. Thanks for asking. And how about you, sir?
chill, right? Going on.
Yeah, I can see. Same. So yeah, so that's one thing I want to confirm. Like, actually, I heard from somewhere. It's recently I actually borrowed $3,000 cash and I deposited in my bank account over here. And on the same day or maybe next day, I paid my fees installment, tuition fee out of that money. So that $3,000 cash, it shows in my account credited. So will that be a problem or is any other thing coming under
नहीं
suspicions?
नहीं नहीं शिवम, ये there are millions of dollars ये सब होता है तो कौन देखता है $3,000? That's fine. You
नहीं
you
मतलब मेरा
you
इनकम उतना
right?
नहीं और फिर वो मैच नहीं कर रहा है मेरा इनकम तो नेक्स्ट टू जीरो ही है सर अभी क्या बोल सकते हैं
नहीं, nothing
तो फिर
nothing fine. If you lend them money and you paid it for your tuition fees, then absolutely fine, no issues. Okay.
अच्छा 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 बिकॉज आई हर्ड कि सम पीपल से कि अगर तुमने कैश में कहीं काम किया है सो इट्स बेटर नॉट टू पुट दैट मनी इन द
नहीं नहीं
बैंक
नहीं
अकाउंट
नहीं
अदरवाइज
नहीं
while
नहीं,
filing
it's not.
PR they do audit and
You
stuff
this
and
is
they
if
see
you lend the money and this is fine, nothing to panic about that. Okay.
Okay, 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 okay. And one more thing I just want to ask you, and I know there's no yes, no answer for this question, but it's just in case that now it's something which is very common in Canada that many students are working in cash. Okay. Now let's say if an employer supports, okay, you do for some particular hours in sin, let's say 20 hours in sin, and the rest.
Yeah, see, Shubham, we are live, and to be honest, I'm a legal counsel. Okay. By law, what are we discussing? We are discussing legal things. Okay. So by law, remember, nobody is entitled to work illegally getting cash. Employer is considered doing illegal things, and the person who is also doing is also doing illegal things. Okay. Right. So, yeah. So, not really much can be discussed on this. It is illegal. Okay. So let's connect in the evening and, just it's been quite some time since I talked to you. Let's connect in the evening. Okay. Okay. Sure. Next, we have Vijay and Afreen here. Vijay and Afreen?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, Vijay, please tell me.
How are you?
I'm good, Vijay. Please tell me, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So, sir, my situation is my postgraduate permit got expired. My CR score is 496. I'm eligible under STEM now, but there's no draw coming out. I have applied for an extension on permit just to keep my uh, status as a work permit holder. What should I do in this case, sir? Should I wait?
Unfortunately, Vijay, so what did you study, Vijay?
I studied mechanical engineering over. My background is Bachelor of Mechanical, and I did 2 years of postgraduate certification course over here.
Okay, and what is your current job?
I left my job because my work permit got expired. That's why I have left
What
my
was
job.
your job?
I was working two jobs, one as a designer and one as a data analyst.
And what is your CRS score, Vijay?
496.
496. So, but you were not in the IT draw.
I am no, not in the IT draw, but I got eligible for the STEM in February because there should be 6 months of experience which is needed to eligible for STEM, right?
When
Gautham,
did
if
your
I'm not
work permit expire?
March
March.
March
So that
8th.
is well within the 6 months, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, see, Vijay, unfortunately, there is no option for you to extend, right? What can you do? What can you basically see? The only way, if you want to stay here in Canada, right, Vijay,
Mm-hmm.
if you can only apply for extension as a visitor now. There's no other option for you to stay. But Vijay, see, your score, did you have work experience from back home?
No, sir. I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I came here. There's no time gap in between.
And yeah, see, for you, you are getting your PR 100%, right? It might be the targeted draws, or it might be, it might be the general draws, worst case. So if you go home, right, nobody wants to go home, but unfortunately, your situation is such. Consider this as an opportunity to spend time with your parents, with your family, and process your PR application from there and come back. It's only a question of time. It might be 6 months, 8 months, but you are coming back as a permanent resident of Canada, right? Not working for 6 months here, paying the expenses $2,000-3,000. Does it make sense, Vijay?
No, sir. I understood. Um, that there is no one is getting an like, work permit extension without an LMIA, if I'm not wrong, right, sir?
Exactly. You need an LMIA, global talent in IT, or no other LMIA. And LMIA takes about 4 to 5 months at least if it is approved.
Mm-hmm. So right now I have applied for an extension, sir. I know it will get rejected, but just to maintain my status, I have applied for it. And from other people, what I heard is even if it gets rejected, there is another 90-day period for as a restoration period, which gives you a breathing time to stay over here. And if there is a draw comes out for PR, you would be able to apply for bridging requirement. But if I apply for a visitor record, I wouldn't be able to apply for the bridging work permit if I'm not wrong, right, sir?
So if you do not have an ITA,
Mhm.
you will not be able to do it.
Sorry, sir. If I do not have an IT, even if I apply for a visitor record, would I be able to apply for a bridging work permit when I get the ITA?
See, if you will get, see, for bridging work permit, you should be in status,
Mm-hmm.
right? You should be in status when you're applying for your bridging work permit. Work permit when you're applying for when you're on visitor, it is a
Mm-hmm.
bit of a pain. Sandeep, we've had a situation of a student who was on visitor and had to write an explanation letter why he is on a visitor status and all that. But again, let's wait for the decision to come in and see. There's not really much we can do now, right, Vijay? So
Mm-hmm.
let's wait until a draw happens or until your decision comes in.
Okay, sir.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
know and then we can decide what to do.
Okay. And as a backup plan, would you be able to help me in getting any of offer letter from universities? Because I'm okay to spend money for the education. I just don't want to spend on the LMA.
No, go home, spend time with your family, please. If there was another person, they would say yes, but you don't really need to do all this. You will get your PR in 6 to 8 months. Why do you have to spend another $20,000?
Hmm.
Right? What is what? There's no logic in all this, Vijay. Unless you are in love with somebody here and you don't want to leave your girlfriend and fiancé. Other than that, there is no logic.
Not that I have fiances, but um, uh, I have a lot of things tied up here. That's why I was.
Car, your loan, and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Send me a message on my cell phone, Vijay. I'll connect with Sandeep and we can discuss. Okay.
Okay, sounds good, sir.
Okay, Vijay. Take
All right.
care.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Where did
Take
you
care.
study, Vijay? Which college and program?
Sheridan.
Sheridan, you studied. Send me a message
Yeah.
and we'll figure it out. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Varma, did you talk to Uma?
Yes, sir. But she told me to talk to you directly.
Aintama, Uma, what is the issue?
Sir, he don't want to, go for the second course, but he wanted to extend the study permit thing, sir.
Okay, so there should be a legal basis for you to extend Sai. So you can only extend based on your enrollment. When is your current study expiring?
It's 22nd April. So my visa is
22nd.
expiring on April 30.
Okay, so what we can do is, Uma, you finished your courses you finished already your study, Sai?
No, I haven't. It'll be done in April 22nd.
Yeah, Uma, we can go ahead and submit based on his current,
Okay.
saying that he takes times to get the transcript. We can request another 3 months of extension, Amma.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Sai, yeah, Uma madam will coordinate. We'll do that. You just want to get a 3 months extension. And
Yeah,
what are
it's
you
3 months.
planning after that, Sai?
I'd like to apply for work permit.
Enduku Sai, why are you in a rush, Babu? See, it's
The
very
thing is
difficult. If you are in the targeted draws, it is very
uh,
difficult to get PR these days. If you are in the
yeah.
general, right? If you are in IT, healthcare, it is easy. No question about it. Are you
But
in
the
IT?
thing is, no, I'm in HR.
You're doing a mistake. It's going to be very tough. You will have to find a job you have to find a job in healthcare. You have no option. If you go for a 1 year program, you have to find a job in healthcare, get 6 months of work experience, and that will help you. Otherwise, you are not going to reach the threshold in general, 500 points, you will not get it.
Yeah, but I don't have enough funds for my second course, so this is the only way, I guess.
Yes, Sai, where are you from?
Visakhapatnam?
Yeah, you're not from CIP, right?
No.
No, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, talk to me, send me a message. I might be able to help you and see where
Sure.
are you. Yeah, which college did you study?
Conestoga College, Doon campus.
Okay, sure. Connect with Uma madam. Uma, help him with the extension.
Okay,
And side నాకు ఒకసారి నాకు సెల్ ఫోన్ లో మెసేజ్ పంపివు or WhatsApp లో. We'll talk
Sure.
after that.
Shall I
sir.
send the agreement, sir, for him?
Yes, please. Yeah, he's not a CIP student, so please send an
Yes.
agreement.
Okay,
Take
sir.
it forward.
I'll inform
Sai,
Shiva.
there might be an option for me to help. There are some, I know a couple of locations here. They are hiring PGWP students, and I
Okay.
might help with OINP employed job offer stream. So let me just request and see if there is something which can work out for you. Okay.
Sure, so that'll be helpful for me. Yeah.
Okay, Sai, take care. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Sai, take care. Yeah, Afreen and Raghu. Afreen and Raghu, one of you, please.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes.
Hi, sir. How are you?
मैं ठीक हूँ बेटी. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, regarding the York University depository that I missed the deadline.
Afreen, you are the one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Can you send me a message, Betty? I will. I have requested. I think it should be fine, but I just wanted to resend. Can you send me a message again, Betty? I'll just do it now.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Send me a WhatsApp message.
Sure. I've sent you already yesterday. Yeah, I'll remind you that.
Yeah. Okay. I might have missed yesterday's message.
Anna, sorry
You
to
have the
interrupt.
funds and everything ready now, Betty? Afreen?
Yes. Yes.
Which university did you apply, Betty?
York.
No, previously you tried for a university masters, na? Where did you
Algoma.
for masters?
Yes. Master's in Computer Science. 1 year course.
I told you it is these the very short. आप कुछ हुआ बेटी कि नहीं?
Rejection आया.
Rejection आया. What was your percentage?
8.68 CGPA.
8.68. And what is your bachelor's?
Electronics and
What was the
Communication.
tuition fees in Algoma, Betty?
It was 23K.
So इसीलिए you wanted to go 23K for the entire masters or?
Yes, yes. Entire
They're very
masters, 1 year course.
selective, Betty. Algoma University में they don't really take in. It's a very small. अभी जो है there's so many headaches going on. Are you okay with 35,000?
30 is a bit expensive. Just that, just for SOWP, like my spouse wanted to come,
I
so
know, Betty. There is one
yeah,
university.
considering
Yeah. Did you send me a
it.
WhatsApp
Okay.
message?
Okay, I'll send you.
There is. आप मई के लिए देख रहे हैं आप सितंबर के लिए?
September.
Do you have any work experience in IT, Betty?
Yes. 5 years
You
of
have, right?
experience.
5 years.
Yeah.
ना? एक minute, Betty. Let me show you. I have something for you, and
Okay.
it will work out. I've just done it for one student. Not a public institution, but if it is only for your
We have
husband,
applied
kind
for
of.
Durham also.
I know. Yeah. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you for joining our live QA session. We are in the background working 24/7 as usual. I'm just stopping the live stream. Thank you for joining. My name is Gautham Kolluri, and I am the founder director of CIP, Study Abroad and Immigration Experts, and the regulated